Excuse me? Excuse me? Yes? I was just wondering if you could help me find a personal stylist. I was gonna say the bus station, but sure. Well, then it's your lucky day. Come with me. But I actually do have a bus to catch. Oh, honey, this is way more urgent. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sandy.
And I'm John.
We have part 2 today of our where to shop for smart doll clothes.
Yeah, right. Last time we did Etsy stores. So what do we got now?
Well, we're gonna look at some websites, some people who actually have their own website. When you're ready to level up, like you've done Etsy and you've gotten some things from the CJ store and you're just looking around for something new, these are some good places to look.
First up is Dollgerie. So it looks like Dollgerie.com is divided up into a couple of different categories.
Right.
We've got cosplay, casual, lingerie, fashion, and coats and accessories.
Let's start by looking at cosplay.
They are pretty prolific with cosplay. They
Yeah.
dedicate an entire section to this. You will never find one store that has much costumes as they do.
Lady Strange was a more recent one.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a better picture that has less magic going on. So she's got like the cape, the coat, the belt. The inside of the cape is an interesting fabric choice.
Yeah, it's neatly lined. You can see that the dress is lined in white as well, the coat.
Look at the cuffs on the coat.
Yep.
This is very, very interesting. I mean, this is definitely not like a direct...
Right, it's an interpretation.
Yeah, but very cool.
And I see that you have options for this. You can order the full set with the eye or probably without the eye.
Yeah.
And the eye, I believe, is also listed separately under accessories. Dollgerie does do 3D printed stuff.
What else do we have? This was recent. Princess Diana.
Not Princess Diana. Amazon Princess Diana.
Yeah, the generic Wonder Woman. So this is pretty fun.
It's well done.
I like they include like the lasso and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about interlining. They do interlining constantly, which is really nice.
They're always thinking of that because they do a lot of vivid colors and a lot of synthetic fabrics and stuff that you might not want to wash.
Right. They even had a recent Star Wars Rey inspired costume.
That's pretty cool too.
Also comes with a lightsaber or staff or all three. Mm-hmm. Or no costume, just the props.
Right. One of my favorite pieces that we have is in this list, which is the 2021 pink schoolgirl uniform. I actually really like the set. I like the way it fits on the dolls. This one says it's a slim fit and fits nicely for the small and medium. But they actually do make things for the large and extra large bust, which is no longer available.
Right. It's harder to find close to them. Let's take a look at fashion. So now we're getting out of the cosplay and just into more of just nice, pretty clothes. Mm-hmm. This one was a popular one that was released recently. So you got the trench coat dress.
It's also been done in blue in the past, which was very cool.
I love the blouse here.
We have this blouse. It is very good. For the most part, I prefer a lot of their stuff that is less on the overly sexy vibe.
Yeah.
The barrister blouse is lovely. I really, really like it.
It's really nice to find well-made, elegant clothing that you can mix and match.
And it's not easy to do. Because, I mean, everybody expects for a doll like Smart Doll super sexy, because these are very sexy, curvy dolls.
Right.
To get that sort of in-between and get an elegance is not easy to do, and this blouse does it very well.
It also comes down to the materials that they use, which you tend to pay more for. But this, for a blouse, $49 is not that insane.
No, it's not.
You might find shirts and things that are in the more $30 range, perhaps, from other places. But, you've got $50 to $150 ranging of prices here, depending on whether you're getting an individual piece or a full outfit, costume, dress, etc.
And the fact is, it says it right in the description, it's made with a very high quality sheer fabric. It's like a chiffon or a georgette or something like that. That fabric is not easy to work with. So to get it to look really nice in that small size, it takes some work, so you're going to pay just a little bit more for it.
They have everything visible here, even if it's sold out, which basically means they're not making it anymore. I would actually really like this skirt.
It's a very cute skirt.
Which is, they say it matches nicely with the mini pleated yellow skirt. Here it is. You have this option here to notify me when available. So this is something that they actually use to gauge, desire and interest. They've been, especially recently, bringing back older stuff.
Exactly. They actually do pay attention to what people are asking for. Like, what has your experience been with that?
I actually picked up this flight attendant red uniform, which was not being made anymore, because of somebody on Instagram. I believe it was the Smart Doll guy. He basically was like, I want this to be made again. Got a couple of different people to say, hey, I'd buy this if you made it again. We got a small run of it done. It was great. It was perfect for London, our ambition. She looks fantastic in it. And it came with not only the set, but also one of the original underwear sets.
It's a great underwear set.
Yeah, it was really good and a great value.
Their price point is actually really good for their items.
Shipping is out of Hong Kong. It's not the cheapest shipping in the world.
They usually have a slow shipping option that you can opt for. They don't right now.
Right, because of the pandemic.
But their shipping is very, very fast, very well packaged, but you're going to pay somewhere between $35 and $40 for shipping. Over $168 US, then you actually get free shipping. So here we have Haruka in another of my favorite Dollgerie outfits. I love this outfit. This is the street dance outfit. It's just so cool. And the fit on this white cropped shirt is incredible. Nice details, all of these little belt straps, nice little hooks on them. You can bring it up over her shoulders. It does work that way. I actually asked them to do this in more colors. So, if you see this, I'd really love this with this top in black. I want the pants in gray and then the belt in a lime green or an orange.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it would be really cool. And I just want more of this top. They could just sell that top and I would buy it in every color they have.
Yeah, it's got the right amount of stretch to it. It's perfectly cut, so it's not stretching too much. It looks like a well-fit shirt.
Yeah, I mean it's on a standard bust right now, but it works really, really well on medium as well. And it's Velcroed up the back, so it just goes on really easily. And here we have Future in another piece by Dollgerie. This is one of the first dresses that we bought from them. And one of the reasons we chose this is we wanted to show you that lining. They actually have a whole white underlining. She's got panties on. There's a whole white underlining underneath this. The whole thing is lined. So it's actually really good. The one criticism I have, there's no stand hole in the dress.
It's kind of hit or miss about who does stand holes and who doesn't. We've got her on the stand, and you do have to go up behind the dress, and it actually changes the look of the dress a little bit.
But it's still a beautiful dress, and, everything looks good on Future.
The zippers are quite nice. This little, toggle pull on it, very nicely sized.
It zips up the back, so that's not the only zipper. It actually does zip up and hook in the back. So very easy to take on and off.
All right, next up we have Tobias Malfoy.
Yeah, Tobias Malfoy is based out of the UK. We have our first order from Tobias, and let's take a look at his site.
All right, we've got tops. Love the Chanel.
The Chanel-inspired outfit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep, the boucle.
Okay, this is interesting because it really looks like a dress.
But it's the top with the skirt.
Yeah.
Again, and then next to it, you have the feathered mini skirt to go with the Chanel jacket. So you can mix and match all of these pieces.
Yep.
That was Spring Collection 2021.
The Mondrian dress. Love it.
So when I was chatting with Tobias, I said, what are your signature pieces? And he said the Mondrian dress is popular and he's had to make a couple of times. And then those Y2K tracksuits, the velour loungewear, juicy tracksuits. I love me a velour tracksuit. You know that.
Yeah, and they're bell bottoms, boot cut. When you're buying clothes for dolls, you kind of have to, are you buying them to put them on display? Are you buying them for photography, which is kind of the same thing? or are you buying them because you're going to be interacting with them a lot?
Right.
And if you're doing that, fabrics like this velour, like, you know, like things that are a little bit cushier, like we love the Culture Japan kigurumi.
And the robes, the fuzzy robes.
Things like this tracksuit are a really nice sort of cuddly outfit.
Yeah, so if you feel like having a snuggle with your doll, or maybe it's just a casual day for you and you're watching some Netflix or something and you put your doll in a tracksuit.
He does have some accessories, so just socks. I like how he photographs these upside down.
They look like the way you see department store displays of socks, which is very cool.
For the quality, the pricing is pretty spot on, except right now with, you know...
the exchange.
Yeah, the exchange rate, depending on where you are, it's not great for us in the United States coming from the pound.
Yeah, I don't think the shipping was all that expensive. It was a little long, but I think that was partially because of the state of the world right now.
Always expect shipping to take longer than you think right now, unless you're paying a lot for it.
Right.
You know, which is why you get DHL and FedEx from Culture Japan.
I bought the tracksuit specifically for Kazuko. You know, we talked about this a little bit. She's my, you know, hang out with me girl in my sewing room. She spent weeks dressed up working on the corset and stuff for Madame du Smarty, and I said, I need to get her into this tracksuit. It is perfect for her. I love it. It's a good piece. It's stitched very nicely. I always respect someone who does a really good job with knits because it's not my favorite thing to work on. This is very nicely done. The zipper size is really good. Yeah, it's a good outfit. So this is what got me actually to go looking at Tobias Malfoy. I'm a sucker for a puff sleeve. This dress is very nice. It's a very nice sweater knit. I also bought the matching Victorian sweater in the moss green, which we do not have on anybody yet. The only thing, again, no stand hole. It would have been nice to have a stand hole in it just because it makes it easier.
For certain things, it's not too bad because the type of outfit you might be wearing would be paired with chunky boots or something like that, where stability is not generally a problem. But on dolls with more elegant dresses who need then heels to match, depending on the heel, it can get pretty difficult to get them to stand up without the stand.
And it's obviously not a deal breaker. It's
not.
A beautiful dress.
Yeah. If you find this video informative, educational, or maybe just that it's making you spend a lot more money, give it a like. Hit that thumbs up and help it spread to more people. And lastly, we have Maruko Halu.
Maruko Halu, you will recognize a lot of their jackets and things like that. Maruko Halu actually pattern designs for Danny.
Which reminds me, we did forget to mention Tobias Malfoy has consulted with Danny as well.
Lovely site. You get to see beautiful shots of their things.
Their stuff tends to disappear quickly, so you definitely want to...
follow their Instagram.
Yes.
Definitely follow their Instagram.
Here's their new and back in stock. They occasionally do refresh some stuff, but it can be hard to find stuff once they're gone. You've got this flared skirt, which is very cool looking. I like the pairing of it with the tank top.
What I love is they do everyday clothes that you see on people and do them beautifully.
They're impeccable. The design, the fit. This shirt is great.
I want that skirt.
Yeah, yes, I would love the skirt as well. Just the layering, everything that they do to show you, these are just so good. And the fabrics that they use are really good.
If you really like Culture Japan items, but maybe you're just, you know, a little bit tired of post-apocalyptic, or you've already purchased all the sweaters and things, Maruko Halu is definitely the place to go to add some new colors and high-quality pieces to your collection.
The fabric choices, the selection, all the little, like, the notions that they choose, everything just is impeccably done.
Beautifully scaled, stitched incredibly.
It's not inexpensive. They are on par price-wise with Culture Japan. But, you know, if you do live in a place right now that, like the USA, where the exchange rate is very beneficial to you, it's a good time to buy.
Because they're based in Japan.
it's sold out, but this is one of my favorite pieces of theirs.
It's beautiful. The pleats are the right size for the doll. Like they're scaled pleats. Sourcing this fabric is not easy to do. It's beautifully done.
So here you've seen some of these on Culture Japan, but we can already see like they've got puffer jackets. The trail pants are fantastic, and this design is something that they've used as well. In a lot of the pants.
Look at all those little tiny. Look at the little zipper pulls with the paracord on them.
The pullovers are great. The
puffer jackets are perfectly balanced. Like they're not too puffy. They look the right size.
Yeah, it's a really great option if you're an outdoorsy kind of person who likes to take photos of their dolls, and you can take them in sort of like action shots. There's a number of good photographers on Instagram who are doing that all the time, and it's really cool to see. Shipping, they are using FedEx. It comes very, very quickly.
Very fast.
It is, not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's not too bad considering, you're going to be spending probably a few $100s on a trip to Maruko Halu just to, make it worth your while or something like that, and just invest in some really good solid pieces.
Their packaging is really good. They use zipper pouches that are very reusable. They ship quickly and they ship nicely. So here we have a piece that we picked up fairly recently. This is a beautiful, elegant, lounge sweater dress. Yep. It's not too fitted. In fact, we were a little confused at first because it seemed like it was kind of baggy, but then we realized that it has pockets.
Yeah, it is actually pretty much designed for the hands to be in the pockets. It starts to look a little bit odd with it out of the pockets, depending on how it's hanging. Yeah, it is really, really nicely done.
And it does have a stand hole, so when you go to put the stand into the hole, it actually pulls some of that fabric back as well. So between the two things, it actually has this beautiful, elegant lounge fit. She looks like she's going to get a great big cappuccino and go sit by a window and read or something.
Yes.
So this is a really good example of Maruko Halu paired with Culture Japan.
This is the blossom flared skirt in Horizon Blue. It's good enough that we kind of regret not also getting the mocha beige version.
Yeah, it's really good. John loved it right away, and I was like, that's a good skirt. And then when I saw it on Chi, I was like, oh, this is a really good skirt. We really should have gotten both colors.
Yeah. It's got this nice sort of somewhat period vibes to it while still being modern.
Yeah, you could totally put a petticoat under this and use it in a more vintage kind of way.
Yeah, I could see this possibly being the basis for a Violet Evergarden, or someone in that sort of vein.
But it also looks great here. I could see it on Luma with Converse and a big baggy sweater. I like it here with the Mori Girl t-shirt, and then this is the nice sweater in the ash blue.
It's nice to have statement pieces like you might easily find at Dollgerie, really big fancy dresses. But having solid foundational pieces like this is, I think, well worth the price because it can go with so many things.
Yeah, an outfit like this and then a few pieces from Elite Doll World or something, and you're good to go for a while.
Yeah.
We really should have gotten the mocha beige. So I don't think we can go wrong with any of these shops. Sign up for mailing lists, follow them on Instagram, make sure you're keeping up with whatever promotions they have going on and their new releases, and you'll do great.
Familiarize yourself with any exchange rates between some of these shops to see what's best for you in your area. And if you haven't already watched part 1 of this series, Where to Buy Smart Doll Clothes, Etsy edition, be sure to click here to watch that, and you'll have plenty of options for clothes.
That's all for us. Have fun shopping. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.